What's going on, man? Another video, which means I have more free picks for you. Today, I have 6 free picks for Sunday. I love Sundays. They're my favorite day to bet. I have 3 NBA and 3 MLB, so stay tuned. We've done really good with these free picks all year long. All I ask before we jump straight into it is number 1, go down, hit the subscribe button, and while you're down there, you might as well hit the like button as well. Let's try to get this video to 50 likes. It's free to do, and it helps me out a ton. So go do that, and now we can jump straight into the video. And the first thing that we have to talk about is the free Discord that you see on the screen right now, because all you have to do to join is go down and click the link below. That is literally it. It's going to be in the pinned comment, and all you got to do is click the link, hit join, no strings attached. You don't have to do anything, and you're in the Discord. Now, the reason that you're going to want to be in here is because I give away every single one of my AI picks that I send out, or that I put down every single day. And you can see right here, we're putting them out every single day. And the reason why you're going to want to tell these picks, I mean, you don't have to. I'm not going to force you to. You can join and not tell them. But if you want to tell a professional sports bettor, you can come tell for completely free. I mean, I have everything tracked right here. On the year, we're winning at almost a 56% rate. Most professional sports bettors try to win at about a 53% rate. We're winning at 56%, so we're well above that mark. Over 200 units have been made since the start of the year. I mean, you can't make stuff like this up. It's some of the best stuff that you're ever going to see, especially for something that's free. I mean, I bet my free Discord is better than most premiums, so I promise you, you're going to want to get in here. Yesterday, we went up 6 units, or over 6 units on the day, had a 7-3 record. The day before that, we went 5-2. We had over 5 units made. The day before that, we had over 5 units made again, 6-2 overall. So, I mean, you see what's happening. You see the results. Join up. You see everyone in here winning as well. I can scroll on this little channel right here forever and ever, and you can see it goes on and on and on, wins on wins on wins. So go down, click the link below, join up. I promise you it's worth it. And now we can get straight into the video, and we're going to start off in the NBA. And we're going to be putting this pick in on the Sleeper app. If you haven't heard of Sleeper, it's an app in the App Store where obviously you can sports bet. All it has is player props, but there's a few reasons why I like Sleeper a lot more than other apps. Number 1 is their promos are just insane. So if you go sign up with Sleeper right now and you play $5, they're going to give you $55 back for completely free. You don't have to do anything. The only thing that you have to do to make sure you get that 55 is use my code FBL when you sign up. If you use my code FBL, you'll get that promotion. And on top of that, they're going to give you a free play where Tyrese Halliburton only has to score 1 single point, and it wins. So go get your free play right here. Go get your free $55. All you have to do to get it is use my code FBL when you sign up. So go to the App Store, download the app, sign up. Make sure you type in FBL. When you do that, you'll get both of these promotions. And then another reason why I like it is they offer something called alt lines. So if you don't know what an alt line is, it's where, say, Steph Curry's line is 25 points and you're feeling a little bit worried about it, you can bump that line down to 24, 23, 22, or whatever you want to make you feel more safe. Most apps like this don't allow you to do this, but Sleeper does, and that's another reason why I like them. So either go down, click the link below, you'll see it right under the Discord link, or just go download the app and sign up with my code FBL. You'll get on these promos, you'll be able to do alt lines. I promise you it's worth it. And now we can get into my first pick of the video, which is going to be that guy, Andrew Wiggins, to go over 7.5 PRA. He is over this mark in 4 of his last 5, averaging 9.2 a game. He's over in 9 of his last 10, averaging 19.2 a game. And then in his last 20, he is over this mark in 18 of 20 games, averaging 17 a game, which is just absolutely ridiculous. This line right here is way too low. We took it a couple days ago, and it cashed out for us with ease. We took it in this game right here. He ended up having 11. And the reason why I like this so much isn't just because of the great hit rate like I already showed you, but it's also due to the fact that he is just an absolute beast when he plays the Nuggets. In head-to-head matchups in his last 11 games, he is over in 10 of them, averaging almost 13 PRA a game, which is almost double this 7.5 line. So this line, to me, is way too low. We have a great matchup here, and a great hit rate on top of that. So I'm taking that all day long. Absolutely love this play. Go lock it in. Aaron Wiggins over 7.5 PRA. Now, moving on from Aaron Wiggins, we can move on to my second pick, and we're going to jump over to the MLB, and we're going to be taking that guy, Harrison Bader, to go over his baseline right here. All he needs is one base to cash us out. So, in his last 5, he's over in 4 of 5, averaging 1.8. Last 10, 9 of 10, still averaging 1.8. And then in his last 20, he is over this mark at a 60% rate, averaging 1.25, which is still well above this line that he's currently at. And that's the number one reason why I like it. His hit rate, especially in the last 5 and last 10, are really good. When baseball players go on heaters, you want to ride that heater as long as you can, and that's what we're doing here. And then to go on top of that, another reason that I like it is he's going to be facing Landon. He has a 2-3 record and an ERA of 4.89, which obviously isn't very good. So I'm taking this all day long. It's a great matchup because of how Landon has been pitching this year. He hasn't been pitching the greatest. And we've seen Harrison be on a heater, especially as of late in his last 5 and his last 10, averaging well above this current mark. So that's my second pick over in the MLB. Now we can move over to my third pick, which is back in the NBA. And we're going to stay over here on Sleeper. And we're going to be taking that guy, Russell Westbrook, to go over 18.5 PRA for a few different reasons. Number one, he has just been going over this mark too easily, in my opinion. Last 5, over in 4 of 5. Last 10, over in 8 of 10. Last 20, over in 14 of 20. And then in 2024, he is over this mark at a 71% rate, which is just insane to me, averaging almost 24 PRA a game. So right when I saw this, I knew this line was a little bit too low. I really liked the over here. And then I went and looked at how many minutes he's projected. And if we go take a look at that real quick, he's projected 26 minutes in this game. And we can put him between 23 and 29 just to put him in that range. And you can see in this range, he's over in 5 of his last 5, averaging 22.8. He's over in 8 out of his last 10, like he was earlier, still averaging over 22. And then in his last 20, he's over at a 75% rate. So his hit rate gets a little bit better when you add in the minutes, especially in these last 5. And I really do think he's going to play all his minutes in this game. It's only a 6.5 point spread, so the game should be pretty close. And then just to top that off, when it comes to head-to-head, he went under in their last matchup. But besides that, he has gone over this mark in 5 of 7 games that they played this year. You can see the 5 that he went over, and he went under in this one the first time they played this year, and then under in this one the most recent time. But every time in between, he has gone over. So the hit rate against them is really good, and he's been crushing it all season long. So go take Russell Westbrook over 18.5 PRA. I absolutely love it. And now we can move on to my fourth pick, which is going to be back over in the MLB, and it's going to be Andrew McCutchen to go under his runs at this line of just one single run. So he can't score a single run or this bet loses, but I'm really confident that he's not going to score a run for a few reasons. So first things first, he is under this mark in 5 of his last 5. He hasn't scored a run at all in his last 10. And then in his last 20, he is under this mark in 15 of 20 games. So the hit rate already looks really good. And then to add on top of that, he's going to be facing Chris Sale, who, yeah, I know has not had the greatest start to the season. But the reason I like this is Andrew McCutchen has faced him 10 times in his career. And in those 10 at-bats, he doesn't have a single hit or a single walk. He is hitting absolutely 0, and he hasn't gotten on base one time against Chris Sale. So I absolutely love the matchup. Chris Sale does a great job pitching to Andrew McCutchen. And with Andrew McCutchen's hit rate being so good as well, I'm taking this under all day long. Under runs here for Andrew McCutchen. Go lock it in. Now, for my fifth pick, we're going back over to Sleeper. But real quick, before I actually give you the last NBA pick of the video, I do want to remind you to go sign up to Sleeper. Go download the app in the App Store. Make sure you use my code FBL when you sign up, and you're going to get yourself a free 55 and a free play where Tyrese Halliburton only has to score one single point. So it's an insane deal. Go take advantage of this. Diversify your money between a lot of different apps. That's how you're going to be the most profitable. Sleeper is one of the best ones out there right now. So go download it or just go click the link down below. Sign up. Get yourself this free money and this free play. I promise you it's worth it. And now we can look at my fifth play of the day, which is going to be that guy, Darius Garland, to go over 20.5 points plus assists. So, Darius Garland, he is over this mark in 4 of his last 5. He's over in 8 of his last 10. And he's over in 15 of his last 20. And I know in his first game back, coming back from that injury, he did go under this mark, but he only played 25 minutes in this game. And in this upcoming game, he's projected to play over 30, I believe. Let's see. Yes, he's projected to play 33 minutes in this game. So we should see him be able to hit this over pretty easily. Because if you want to look at what he does between 30 and 36 minutes, he's a beast. He's over this mark in 92% of games when he plays in this minute range, going over in 4 of his last 5, 8 of his last 10, 18 of his last 20, and then 46 of 50 games in this minute mark. And against the Pacers, we can just go ahead and take the minutes out of it. He barely went under all of last year, but this year he's over in 2 of his 3 games against them, with the only game he went under being this most recent one. So I like the head-to-head matchup. I like his last 5, last 10, and last 20. Looks really good, especially in his minute range. So I'm locking this in. Darius Garland over 20.5 points plus assists. Now, moving on to my last pick of the video, we're going to be taking Nick Martini to go under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He's under this mark in 4 of his last 5, 9 of his last 10, averaging just 0.6, and then 17 of his last 20. So the hit rate is great. And then, just to top that off, the matchup is pretty solid as well. He's facing one of the Padres' best pitchers, who is 5-1 on the season with just a 2.01 ERA, which is absolutely ridiculous. It's 6th in the entire MLB right now. So I'm loving this matchup here. Great pitcher against a guy that's been going under super consistently. Take the under on Nick Martini, and that's going to be my 6 picks. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, let's all go print some money.